what on earth we just found here? It's a bit of aircraft. Oh, there's a big bit. Apologies. I think that's a bit too big for my garden. Look at the girthy neck on that. That's well thick. Not seen one that big. The relic fell out. Bit of sea glass and a belemnite, and the biggest chunk of coal you've ever seen. Look at the size of that thing. What's the word? You've got yourself a new boy. Lovely. Nice find. Stumbled across this shark. It's actually a dogfish. Look at that beauty. He's still alive, so I'm going to quickly plonk it back in. Absolute beauty. Oh wow, I'm well chuffed with that. Just found the biggest bit of amber ever. I'm so excited. Look at that. Good morning, evening or afternoon, depending on when you're watching and where you're watching from. Back out down the beach today, beachcombing. It's absolutely glorious again today. Nice little sprinkling of snow and a bit of frost. So everywhere looks stunning. Hopefully we find some goodies today. Now off up to Hemsby, currently in Winterton. So we'll see you all again soon. Well, we're both getting the finds pouches on. Both looked down where we were standing and went, oh, it's a bit of sea glass. Lovely. Oop, nearly dropped it. Just had this little cork float. Superb. Go on the string. Well, I just picked this up from over here. Well, you can see where my footprints are there. It's probably come from up there. But I just turned it over and it's got a nice pattern on it. Shame it's broken. I'm going to keep that for crafting. I think it was an old plate. Got a lovely bit of timber. A bit too big to carry out though. That's most probably from a groin. A bit of planking. I'm currently doing this tide line, Kerry's doing that one, so we can cover as much ground as possible. And we're on our way to Hemsby off in the distance over there. Looks like there's a bit of a snow shower over there. It's a shame it's missed us. It's going in that direction, unfortunately. Looks good on Kerry's tide line. Hopefully she finds some good stuff. Oh, I've got an interesting bit of aluminium. Could it be? All buried up there. Let's see what it is. Ooh, it could well be. It's very aircraft looking. Oh yeah, that's definitely aircraft. They're definitely aviation rivets. Well cool. The first piece for 2025. Fantastic.
Okay, so here I've got two finds. Connor'd already eagle-eyed them. So I've got a lovely bit of green sea glass down here, and then shining in the sun, if I can get a stone off it, we have a belemnite. Lovely.
And a little dummy, a little frosty dummy. Nice on that. Bit more of the shipwrecks washed out today. You can see some of its timbers here. I don't know if it was a bit of the bow. It's a bit horseshoe shaped, so I would be guessing it would be the bow, if that is the front.
Just use normal people words and I'll understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, don't often see this much of it washed out. But it's interesting because this lays where the cliff used to be. So I don't know whether that predates all these cliffs or whether it broke off and washed here and that's where it's laid for hundreds of years, I don't know. But fairly old because it's all tree nailed, sort of wooden pegged instead of steel nails, so yeah, quite interesting. Spotted this little handle. What's going to be on the end of it? It's going to be like pulling the sword from the stone. Ah, bread knife. It's absolutely mullered. I'll be binning that.
You see what I find? Right here. Lovely end bit of a belemnite.
Two little spots, and the most random thing ever. Is this the size from an old combine? I mean, look, there's the teeth. Or some kind of old cut head that's been wedged into this concrete from the wall. How random is that? It definitely look like teeth. And I just spotted this little bit of brass, I think. Yeah. Don't think it's anything interesting, but a little bit of brass. What on earth have we just found here? We found some teeth. Look at them things, they're horrible. Don't think they're real though. Co's got a little mystery find. Don't know if it's made out of aluminium or steel. She's going to pull it out for us. Might be usable, whatever it is. Oh no, it's probably cemented into something. That's a shame. Not my footage, but a strange event all the same. This was uploaded to Facebook on Friday the 10th of January by a member of the public. It was quickly deleted afterwards, I don't know who by, but apparently there's a string of flares that's been dropped over the wind farm by an aircraft. Apparently the Coast Guard had no prior knowledge of this, so I find that very strange. So make of it what you do. Drop us a comment in the comments section if you know more about this sort of thing. And we're back at Bowls and Blisters HQ. Bit of a cold one again today. Managed to find a few little bits and pieces. Got some rubbish. Didn't manage to find much today because tides have been pretty high and the beach was fairly clean, so just managed to pick the odd bit up. Got our little bubbles container there. Got a little alcohol bottle there. Sounds quite nice. Mud shake vodka. Bit of plastic. A random bit of aluminium. I'm not sure what that's off. It's got like tar or sealant on the end, so could be anybody's guess. Got a rocket stick. I use them for little lips on the shelving so the bottles and things don't fall off when I slam the door. Also found this nice bit of hardwood. I think that's a bit of teak or mahogany or something maybe. I think it's a bit better than a bit of pine. Really nice bit of wood. It's got a bit of weight to it as well. I also found that little random dummy. Often find them down the beach, and I'd say that's probably fairly old looking at the state that bit's in. Also got a random bit of brass. Might be going in the scrap, or I might be able to cut it down and use it as a little bracket or something at some point. Got the piece of aircraft. See the rivets in it there. Interesting piece. When it dries out, we'll have a little careful look at it and see if it's got any part numbers on it anywhere. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Interesting little find. Got a lovely cork net float. Gonna add that to the collection. It's a bit mullered, but it's still pretty solid. It's not rotten, so I'll be keeping hold of that. Got a few bits of sea glass. Here we've got a couple of belemnite fragments. We've got a new set of teeth, so that's going to save me some money in the future. I'll give them a bit of a clean up and keep hold of them. Got this little thing, this little plastic pellet. I only kept it because it was big enough to pick up. This is actually a nurdle, and this is the raw material they make plastic out of. And, there's loads of it floating around in the sea all over the world, and they are like impossible to pick up. I'm going to leave that down there. I'm not bother picking that up, but yeah, so there's loads of them. I just thought I'd pick one up to show you. And I think last but not least, got that cool bit of a plate. It's very sort of 70s, 80s. It's a shame that's not whole. I'm going to keep hold of that, and I'll use it for something in the future. So yeah, that's our little short roundup today. Hope you all have a lovely week. Good luck and happy hunting from me and Kay if you get out. And we'll see you all next weekend. Take care, everyone.